a billboard truck for 8 hours to expose the Nassau County Police Department, and in particular the Nassau County Police Commissioner Patrick "Psycho" Ryder. He has recently been seen at press conferences with Donald Trump. He's been all over Fox News. My sources from inside the department tell me that he wants to get involved in politics, possibly the federal government. So we're going to make sure that the world knows exactly who he is. Police brutality, official misconduct here. We have graphs from the asset forfeiture program. Just gonna keep filtering through all these different pictures here. It's three-sided. I'm not going to be revealing the police commissioner's address. I found it through public record. Brave Patty or brutal psycho. But I thought this was a good idea in order to spread awareness, make sure that this tyrant does not hold any sort of political office, and that he's held accountable. 144 complaints, 0 were found to be authentic complaints and upheld, using racial slurs in depositions. Brave Patty or brutal psycho. So you could see here, it's a three-sided billboard truck. Again, I'm not going to reveal what street I'm on or even the city I'm in, just to, it looks a little messed up on camera, but I can assure you it is plenty clear in person.
Alright guys, let's get into it. Today's mission is bold and impossible to ignore. An activist rents a massive three-sided billboard truck for 8 straight hours, aiming to expose the Nassau County Police Department and its controversial commissioner, Patrick Ryder. The truck flashes accusations of misconduct and corruption. The goal? Simple. Make sure the public sees the allegations and starts asking serious questions about power and accountability.
Right there is the police commissioner's residence. So right now we have Nassau County Police within minutes, literally minutes, of us arriving. The Nassau County Police Department has arrived here during our peaceful protest. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well, sir. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
On my shirt.
Your name's right on your shirt?
Yep.
How do you spell that?
You have ID on you, sir? Officer Poulos.
Officer Poulos. And your badge number?
You have ID on you?
I do not. I do not have any identification on me. I don't give identification unless I've been suspected of committing a crime, Officer Poulos.
I'm asking you for your identification.
And I'm going to respectfully decline that request. I'm peacefully protesting. What does it look like? Do you see? Peacefully protesting. See the billboard truck? Yeah, you see it? With all the different signs that's going to be on there?
That's going to be on there? It looks like there's nothing on there right now.
Well, yeah, he's changing the settings right now, but yeah. It's a peaceful protest against the Nassau County Police Commissioner, Patrick Ryder.
Permit for that protest?
I don't need a permit. I don't need a permit. I'm not using any megaphones or doing anything of that nature. Right. Yeah, 100% necessary. I'm going to be out for 8 hours. I'm going to be here for a while, then I'm going to drive around. Why is he pulling in so fast? This is not an emergency. He can hurt.
But things escalate fast. Within minutes of arriving near the commissioner's residence, Nassau County police officers show up during what the protester calls a peaceful demonstration. Cameras are rolling. Questions begin immediately. Officers ask for identification while the protester refuses, insisting he hasn't committed a crime. The billboard truck stands behind him like a moving protest sign, broadcasting the accusations for anyone passing by.
Somebody, and he's not even have his lights and sirens on. You see?
Why can't we just
hired, look, he hired 17
I'm asking you to stop recording. I'm asking you for your identification.
No, you're not getting my identification. You're not. You stay in the truck. You're not getting any identification, and I'm not going to stop recording. Period. That's it.
So you just have to be difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I'm exercising my rights. You took an oath to uphold those rights, so you should. You didn't take an oath to protect the...
I'm asking you for your identification.
And I'm telling you no. It's my Fourth Amendment right not to identify myself to law enforcement.
Okay.
You know who I am.
So So for my safety, I'm going to pat you down, all right?
I don't consent to any searches or seizures. So you do what you do.
I'm not searching you. I'm going to pat you down to make sure you don't have any weapons.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
That's fine. All right? You got anything else on you?
I would appreciate it if you didn't touch me.
Stay on the sidewalk.
I'm going on that sidewalk.
No. Stay on that sidewalk.
I'm going to go on that sidewalk,
you're
sir.
not gonna go on that
Yes,
sidewalk.
I am.
Stay on that sidewalk right now. I'm asking you.
Am I being detained?
No. I'm
So,
asking you to
that's
cooperate
fine.
with me.
I don't want to.
have to.
Because, sir, I'm a free American. I can do what I want.
You're in the road.
Alright guys, now the tension really kicks in. Officers push harder, demanding identification and attempting to control the situation. The protester stands firm, repeatedly saying he will not hand over ID and will continue recording. He insists he's exercising constitutional rights and nothing more. The standoff becomes intense, not violent, but clearly uncomfortable, with both sides refusing to back down.
Way right now.
I can do what I want. I want to get this. I want to get this.
Actually an issue.
I want to get this officer's name and badge number. I'm allowed to cross the street.
He will come over to you. He will come over to you.
This officer came in here and he was very aggressive. Driving down like if this was some sort of emergency. A man peacefully protesting. No lights and sirens. Coming in extremely high speed. Do you see the Nassau County Police Department? I want you to stop recording. Why can't you just listen to us, cooperate. Let us violate your constitutional rights. So we have an undercover plainclothes unit here. Cooperate. You know, let me pat you down. Give me your identification, even though we know who you are. All right, so an unmarked Crown Vic pulled up. Looks to be a sergeant. Just want to make sure. How you doing, Sarge? Hey, how are you, Sarge? Good. Mind if I get your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Capuzzo, 1822.
Thank you, Sergeant. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Moments later, more officers arrive, including an unmarked vehicle carrying a supervising sergeant. The protester continues narrating everything on camera, accusing police of intimidation tactics and unnecessary aggression. Despite the tension, the conversation remains verbal. The message from the protester is loud and clear. He claims he's no threat to anyone, only demanding accountability from those in power.
Sorry, you know I'm no threat to the commissioner. I'm not a threat other than, accountability, but I'm not a threat as far as a physical threat or anything like that. Hey Sarge, why are you touching the vehicle? Another intimidation tactic, ladies and gentlemen, walking around our big, beautiful truck here. I promise it looks very clear in person. But just intimidation tactics here by the law enforcement officers and the goons of Patrick, Psycho Rider. So we are in the Billboard truck right now, driving around the neighborhood of Patrick Psycho Rider, just to, there he is right there. He's getting in his truck. That's his truck right there. You can see he just got in his SUV right there. He's waiting for us to leave. Interesting. Look, Ryder, Nassau County residents are taking notice of your corruption, just so you know. And plenty of other ones are noticing in their vehicles.
The protest continues as the billboard truck moves through the commissioner's neighborhood. And then, suddenly, there he is. The commissioner himself appears leaving his residence in an SUV. Cameras capture the moment as the truck drives past, displaying messages accusing him of corruption. Residents and drivers begin noticing. The moving billboard turns the quiet neighborhood into a stage for public confrontation.
You're being exposed to the entire county.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here in the heart of Nassau County, right across from the Nassau County Executive Building and the Police Department headquarters, where Police Commissioner Patrick Psycho Ryder works. We've been out here for several hours with the billboard truck right behind me, exposing his corruption and tyranny to all the residents here. And I want you all to remember, I've put the truck right in front of the commissioner's house in his neighborhood because he came to my home with armed men, armed goons, tried to run me off the road and intimidated my family, all for investigating his corruption. Shame on you, Commissioner Ryder. You shouldn't have done that. You scared my family for no reason other than your ego. You wanted to intimidate me and throw me in a jail cell. Those charges will be dismissed shortly. Stay tuned to the channel for updates. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is about spreading information. This was a peaceful protest, and we were out here exercising our First Amendment right peacefully, and I wanted to let all the residents know here in Nassau County about their police commissioner. There was residents in this video that had no idea who their police commissioner even was, let alone what he's done his entire career, which is official misconduct, police brutality, as well as perjury. They said it themselves. He shouldn't be the police commissioner. So County Executive Bruce Blakeman, you need to do the right thing and fire Ryder. Shame on the officers in the beginning of the video for trying to intimidate me. The use of taxpayer resources, absolutely disgusting. 5 law enforcement officers, patrol vehicles, unmarked vehicles, coming up to me, demanding ID, unlawfully frisking me. They know who I am. They know exactly who I am. They know I'm not a threat to them. It's absolutely disgusting behavior that's meant to intimidate me, and I will not be intimidated. We spread the information of his corruption and tyranny to thousands of residents here in Nassau County.
All right, fellow patriots, so within just days after...
Hours later, the protest reaches its final stand outside Nassau County government headquarters. All right, guys, the message is louder than ever. The activist claims police tried to intimidate him using multiple vehicles and officers funded by taxpayer money. But he insists he won't be silenced. According to him, the mission worked. Thousands of residents saw the billboard and the accusations spreading across the county.